come escape with me. Just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, swing it. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Swing it.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Outside low, and that's ball one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Out towards right center field, Abreu makes the catch for the out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2. Foul ball.
Two outs, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One and two.
Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back in Boston, and on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. There's a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
That's out to center field. Buxton sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos
Crochet back to work. Correa in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Moved first, and he's back safely. Puts a bunt down. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. First and second, 2 outs. So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. A switch hitter batting right. And that is out of play. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And that's fouled off.
Ball. 1-2.
Miles per hour to finish him off. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Inside, ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody famous, we can get it up.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it bangs off the monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Connor Wong in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Casas, the runner at second with one away. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. They'll just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Rafaela jumps out of the way of the first pitch. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Story now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-0.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. That catches the corner. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground right side. Miranda steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Rafaela. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Oh, what a stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
1 out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one misses. Ball 1. Out to short, Correa. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Casas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
That one ripped. And it's off the green monster. Around second is Casas. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rafaela at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fouled off to the right.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moving under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Rafaela makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan
Jeffers at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone.
Ball.
1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in, Trevor Larnach. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him. He'll still come home with it. The throw comes in too late, and a run is in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
This is Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Now move to first. Larnach back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1-2.
Way high with that one. And it's 1-2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
And that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Pitch misses.
No, that's out.
And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off,
4. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a ball.
This one in the air. Castro. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. ground ball right side. Castro on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next,
Now it's Alex Bregman.
the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed. And he gets Bregman. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Crochet back to work. Whips it to Casas. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Tied at 6. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-6. One down. And now Ty France.
Now
1 for 2.
For the Red Sox, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's the ball.
Larnach up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Jeffers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. Two outs. Runner takes off. Rafaela makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Here comes a pitch.
Devers.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a ball. Hard ground ball for a base stop. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
1-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Oh, and he hit him.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the K. Nothing happening on the bases.
Now
though.
batting, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss there. Devers at third. Yoshida at second. Wong on at first with 2 down.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings and misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inside, just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Left field, way back there. And it hits off the monster. Around first and hustling for second. Harrison Bader now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 strike.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. And And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Bottom
the
of the
Red
sixth
Sox,
inning. Here's
the
Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Red
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big out.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. 1 out, runner at second. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Devers now. He's already homered here in this one. Going 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Duran stands at second with 2 gone. That one missed. That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-2. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are 3 passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Castro. They take the force out. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now Correa up to hit.
Leading off for Minnesota, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next. Ty France, 1 for 3.
Number 31.
Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Wallner looking to start something with 1 gone. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball.
Upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1. That's in. Ball.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's the catcher for the Reds. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Cedar Rafael.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Back up the, that got him. Recovers in time to get the force. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Hendricks measures 6 feet even, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Harrison Bader. Abreu puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This one in the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that. Back here in Boston, now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Coulombe back to work. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees.
Pinch hitting for the Red Sox, number 30, Rob.
Brock Stewart on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
1 and 2.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
No strikes.
Pinch hitting for the Red Sox.
The Red Sox down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
That's too low. Now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Swung on, belted. Buxton going back. Just missed it. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. 1 for 4 with a double. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
2-1.
The other way. That's his second hit of the day. Around first, heading for 2. The relay throw.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Royce Lewis.
Foul.
Man at second. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Wallner. His first at-bat was a strikeout. He was late there, strike 1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone. Just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 outs. Got it. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. So bottom of the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. On the ground. Handles, throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And here is Devers. And that's downstairs and outside. Inside, just missed. The Red Sox trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-7. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Last out for the Red Sox. Griffin Jacks on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
To the right side. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. I'm keeping room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rats, they go to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat.
Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I
sip all that singing. Some